Ndewono. Aha m bụ Quinette Ogochukwu Ohaya. Okay, tata means today. So tata means today. Anyị nwere ihe a na-akpọ gender. Gender means knowing female and male. Okay, boys, girls, those things. That's what we're going to do today. And don't forget, you're supposed to know this song. Ebu Chukwu onye dị mma, Ebu Chukwu onye dị ike, Chineke dị nsọ, ịdị ebube. Amara gị n'ebe m nọ, ebere gị n'ebe m nọ, ana m ebunye gị okwu ekele. Chukwu gọzie ezinụlọ m, gọziere m nne na nna m, biko gọziere m ụmụnne m, gọziere m ikwu na ibe m, ma ndị enyi m niile, ana m ebunye gị okwu ekele. So make sure you know it, okay? You know it, you'll be among the ones to sing it in Atlanta, June 4th. Okay, so today after class, tata, after class today, I'm going to send out a list of things that we are going to do. Remember, February is almost over, okay? So I'm gonna send the list of things and I want you to pick and send to me what you want to do or what you want to present with your siblings. So I want everybody to feel free and tell me, this is what they're going to do. And some of you, I'm going to send you what you're going to start memorizing. You need to know how to say it fluently, very, very well. Okay, so when you come out to present it, you're going to, be a pro. All right, so that will be after class. So expect to receive it by tomorrow. If you don't have phone, if you're not in the forum, don't forget to remind your mom or dad or your sibling to check the forum. Okay, check Atlanta Igbo School platform and see if Auntie posted anything there. All right, so I'm going to do it by tomorrow night. So probably check tomorrow night or Monday, okay, after school. All right. So today, tata. Every time I say today, it means tata, tata. So we're doing something because I want you to know what a female or male, a man, a woman, boy, girl, little boy, little girl, your siblings, so all these things, how to refer to them, all right? Okay, so we said male is referred to as nwoke. See how I pronounce it, nwoke. A male person is nwoke in general. A male is known as nwoke, all right? Nwa nwoke, if you just want to, say it very well, nwa nwoke. Then when it comes to like a brother, now, you know a male person is nwoke, all right? So when you say a brother, like when you say my brother, so when you say my brother, so when you say my brother, now you mean one name, but I'm going to remove this my brother here because I'm going to put it somewhere else. So we're going to remove it for now. All right, so male is nwoke, nwa nwoke, but if you say nwoke, that is okay. Nwa nwoke is another way to say male. Okay, so when you come to, okay, I'm going to put siblings. 1 second. So I hope everybody can see the screen. If you can't see it, let me know and make it big. Make it bigger than it is, okay? 1, okay? Sibling. Sibling means one is sibling. So this is where I'm going to put it. Now, so we have here. Okay, so we say male is nwoke, female is nwanyị. 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 This is the correct spelling, the correct way to say, to write one. Some people, they will go and put double A. That is wrong. You can't have double letters in the middle of a word. That is wrong. When you see double letter in the middle of the word, it is wrong. One cancels the other. You don't do that. The only exception here, you can see double letter in the beginning of a word is if it's somebody's name. Igbo names, you will see some double letters because sometimes, most of the times, Igbo names are made up of 2 different words or 3 different words. So that's the only way you can find it, okay? Like ne, na. Because you started, it's like you see 2 alphabets in a word. That's how. But when you're writing Igbo word, you cannot find the double letter in the middle, okay? So when you find it, if you join 2 words together, the other letter cancels the other. Don't put 2 letters in the word. So in a word, because sometimes you go to Google, you're doing homework. When I give you homework and you go to Google to find your answer, sometimes you're wrong. Don't follow those things, okay? All right. So now female is nwanyị. Nwanyị. Okay? Nwanyị. That's a nwanyị. Nwanyị. But nwanyị is okay. Just know also that female is one. Male is nwoke. Now, sibling is nwanne. Nwanne. I didn't say nwanne. I will tell you when you need to say nwanne. Sibling is nwanne. Whether it's a male or female, it is simply nwanne. Okay? It doesn't matter whether it's female or male. It is nwanne. Now, we're going to start making sentences with them. And I will tell you when you're going to say nwanne ya. But we need to do pronouns, okay? So, but today, I just want you to know what all these things are called. These genders, I need you to know that. Sibling, nwanne. Siblings, okay? Because in Igbo word, in Igbo, there's nothing like putting X. When you say, for example, you say siblings. You see that? We don't put X in Igbo word. So what you will see is omunne. Now, see that? Omunne. That's what you're going to see. So you see omunne. You won't see omunnes or one names. No, nothing like one names. Don't do that. We don't have X. What you will see is what represents plural is when you add omo. Omo. Omunne. That's how you say siblings. Okay? Omunne. Like you say boy, boys. You see, so you need to know this. When it comes to X, don't say umunnems. No, we don't have X. When you're representing plural in Igbo word, this is how you represent plural when you have more than one siblings. Sibling, one. I didn't say my siblings. I'm coming. We're gonna do those. Okay, but right now, know all these vocabularies, this gender specific, how to address them, what they are, what they mean. Okay, now, boy, a boy, okay, is nwata nwoke, nwata nwoke, nwata nwoke, okay, girl, nwata nwanyị. Now, we're going to differentiate. When you say small boy, small girl, okay? Obere nwa nwoke, obere nwa nwanyị. We're going to do that. But here, a boy, you can refer to like a young adult. There's something we call a young adult. And a young adult now is somebody who is no longer a teenager. So when you say little boy, so obere nwa nwoke. So when you say nwata nwoke is just a boy. Nwata nwanyị is a girl. Now when you say little boy, when you say little boy here, so this is what we're gonna say. Little girl, no. Little boy. A little boy is obere nwa nwoke. You can also say nwata nwoke, okay? Nwatakịrị nwoke, but you can say obere nwa nwoke. You can also say nwatakịrị nwoke, okay? Nwatakịrị is a little child. Little child is just nwatakịrị or nwata, a little child. That's all. Now, let's put that one over here. When you're saying a little child, when you say a little child, okay, a little child. A little child here means nwatakịrị. Nwatakịrị, okay. Some people say nwata, okay. Obere nwa, you can say nwatakịrị. Obere nwa. You can also say nwata. Okay, so nwata. Obere nwa, nwatakịrị. So this is when it's a little child. Now, it has nothing to do whether the nwata, which is the little child, is a boy or a girl. But simply, a little child, whether it's a boy, a girl, is nwatakịrị, obere nwa, nwata. Okay, but just use one. So we just use here nwatakịrị, okay, or we can say nwata. I want you to know that. Now, when you say a boy, that's when you say nwata nwoke, girl, nwata nwanyị, okay? This is how you say that. Here, we didn't say whether it's a teenager or a young adult, a teenage person, or a young adult. And a young adult, we refer to a young adult, somebody who is like from 18 up and is not married. Once you're married, you're no longer a young adult, okay? You're no longer a young adult. So a teenage person, so we'll call them now boys, girls, okay? Even though a boy and a girl is when you're talking about a male and a female, but you can call a grown person a boy, or a grown man a boy, or a grown woman a boy. That's what we are talking here about here. All right. So now, let me go back. Male is what? Nwoke. Female is nwanyị. Sibling is nwanne. Nwanne. Siblings. Siblings. Ụmụnne. Ụmụnne. Let me hyphenate it so that you will know. Ụmụnne is siblings. That is representing that S because we don't have anything like X in Igbo. Ụmụnnes. No, don't make that mistake, please. Now, a little child is nwatakịrị or obere nwata. See that? So you can say obere nwata. Obere nwata. Now, when it comes to boy, you say nwata nwoke because a boy, you are referring to this boy girl thing, not a full-grown man or a full-grown woman. Okay? Girl, nwata nwanyị. Nwata nwanyị. Nwata nwanyị. I hope you're watching my mouth and you're not doing something else. Please, when you're in the class, I need you to focus. Nwanyị. Children. Children. Ụmụaka. Now pay attention. When it's children, remember it's plural. Children is no longer a child. Okay? A child is nwata. Don't forget. Now, let me put it over here. A child is nwata. A child is nwata. Now, when you go from a child to no longer one person, a child is one person, it's nwata. Okay? A child is nwa. Some people just say nwa. So we have nwata. A child is nwa. My child, nwam. We will do those things. We're going to use all these things once you know your pronouns. But right now, I need you to know all this. A child is nwa. Some people say nwata, okay? But when you want to say my child, you say nwamo. Nwamo, okay? But we are not doing it today. I'm just giving you these keywords to know. Now, children, okay? Children, ụmụaka. You will also hear ụmụazị. You will also hear ụmụazị. Okay, we have a child up here. So let's do this. Okay, so ụmụazị, or you can say ụmụaka. Ụmụaka means children. All right, so we're gonna remove this for now because we're not doing this. I need you to know the keywords. Ụmụaka, ụmụazị. And we're supposed to punctuate the O, because you had a vowel. O, mwaka, mwaka, mwaze, mwaze. So when you hear any of them, they mean the same thing. Mwaka or mwaze, they mean the same thing. So don't forget, because I might even switch it. When I ask you a question, I say, what is omaka? Or I might even use the word omazi. So don't get confused. So O, we didn't hear U, we had O, omaka, omazi. Okay, now we go to my child. Mwam, mwam. Okay, son. A son is mwa nwoke. A son is mwa nwoke. Now, women, let's say women. So let's say men here. Okay, man is nwoke. Remember, we did that. Men, ụmụ nwoke. There you go. Ụmụ nwoke. Ụmụ nwoke. Ụmụ nwoke. If you can write it together or you can hyphenate it. You can separate it. Ụmụ nwoke. Why did we use ụmụ? Because this is plural. This is more than one man. Man, a man is nwoke. Man, plural, when it's more than one person, one man. Ụmụ nwoke. Now, we're gonna do women, which will be what? Ụmụ nwanyị. Ụmụ nwanyị. Women. Women. Uh-oh, what am I doing? So, oh, somebody's coming late, very, very, very late. So we have what? Ụmụ nwanyị. If that's what you said, you are right. Ụmụ nwanyị. So that's how you represent plural. Ụmụ nwanyị. Okay. Now, when you say son, son is nwam, nwa nwoke, not nwam. The only time you say nwam is my son. A son is nwa nwoke. A son, nwa nwoke. A daughter, nwa nwanyị. Okay. A daughter is nwa nwanyị. Now, when you say sons, okay, sons, ụmụ nwoke, okay, ụmụ nwoke. All right, so don't forget, my sons, ụmụ ndị nwoke, ndị nwoke, ụmụ ndị nwoke. So don't forget that when something is more than, when you're referring to humans, okay, referring to somebody now, you don't say put X. The way you represent as like those women, those men, you say ndị nwoke, ndị nwanyị, okay? Women, men, okay? Ụmụ, don't put X. Don't forget. All right. So a daughter is nwa nwanyị. My daughter is nwa nwanyị, but we are not doing that today. Just know that a son is nwa nwoke. A daughter is nwa nwanyị. Okay? Now we have small or little. Small is something that is little, okay? Or obere, ntakere. It is small, or the obere, or the ntakere. Something that is small, okay? Or the ntakere, or the obere, opere, mpe. When you're trying to say something is small, or the, that something is, it is small, or the ntakere. Ntakere, just know that ntakere is obere too. So I put, when you see this slash, it means this or that. Okay, it means or. So let me put or there. But or in Igbo is ma obo. All right, so I put it in parentheses. Ma obo. And there should be dot, which is bum n'okpuru. Oh, ma obo means or ma obo. When you're trying to say ntakere maọbụ obere, it means small or little. That's what we're saying here. Ntakere ma obo. That ma obo means or. So when you're trying to say it is this or that. All right. Obere, obere, ma obo. Ntakere, ntakere, ntakere. Don't open, you say some sound won't come out right if you don't position your mouth the right way. Ntakere, obere, obere, ntakere, like you're about to smile. Ntakere. You close your mouth to make the sound. Ntakere, ntakere. All right, I know why I'm repeating this. All right, so now, little boy. See here, we have little boy. Nwatakịrị nwoke, or you can say obere nwoke. Obere, you can't just obere. Obere nwa nwoke. Ntakịrị, nwatakịrị. Don't say ntakịrị nwoke. You have to, because you're referring to somebody now. When you're referring to somebody, say nwatakịrị nwoke. You can also say obere nwa nwoke. Oh, who are you talking about? I am talking about the little boy or the small boy, a small boy in your midst. So you say nwatakịrị nwoke, obere nwa nwoke. So that's how you say it. Nwatakịrị nwoke. So when I muted everybody, so you can sound it to see if you're sounding it right. But don't make noise. I want you to still pay attention in the class. Nwatakịrị nwoke maọbụ obere nwa nwoke. So that's what we're saying here. Now, little girl. A little girl is obere nwa nwaanyị. Or you can say nwatakịrị. Okay, nwatakịrị nwaanyị. Okay, don't forget we say little boy is nwatakịrị nwoke maọbụ obere nwoke, obere nwa nwoke. A little child, obere nwa, or nwatakịrị. That's how you say that. Okay, now a little girl, nwatakịrị nwaanyị. Okay, so a little girl is nwatakịrị nwaanyị. Or you can say obere nwa nwaanyị. Obere nwa nwaanyị. Obere nwa nwaanyị. In Igbo, slow down. Don't rush it. You rush it, you miss it, especially when you are learning. Obere nwa nwaanyị. Obere nwa nwoke. Just slow down when you are learning. Then when you are fluent, you can say obere nwa nwoke, obere nwa nwaanyị. But if you try to say it the way I'm saying it now, you're gonna miss it. Just slow down, learn it. Obere nwa nwoke. So see if you can say that. Everybody say it yourself. Obere nwa nwoke. Now, I'm going to say obere nwa nwaanyị. Can you say that? Obere nwa nwaanyị. Say it. Good. Okay. Now, we're going to big. Something that is big, okay? You're going to say, oh, big man, a big woman, a big man, a big boy, a big girl, all these things. So the word big is nuku. The word big is nuku. Big, nuku, okay? Big, nuku. So you see my mouth, you close your mouth. Nuku, nuku, not unuku. You can, some words you open your mouth to pronounce. Some of them you close your mouth. Nuku means big. You hear some people say, odi uku. Odi uku means it is big. It is enormous, astronomical, all these things. So odi uku, but the word big, just know, is nuku. 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 Don't forget, odi nuku, it is big. Oburu ibu. Okay, when I say Onyekachi, tell me, how big is that container? You tell me. Oburu ibu. It means it is big. I'm not gonna tell you about this it is now, because we're still going to do the pronouns. What is it? What is referring to all? So, but what I want you to know today is just these key words. All these words, these vocabulary words, phrases, whatever you think it is. But I want you to know these words that we are listening, okay? How to refer to all these genders. That's what we are doing, okay? And I'm doing it in such a way that it's going to help you to memorize or to know what it is. All right, so big is nuku. If you want to make a sentence, oburu ibu, it is big. Oburu ibu means it is big. Okay, when you say a big man, nuku nwoke, you can also say nwoke buru ibu. All right, so let me put it here. Now, I also put here and say man, nwoke, or men, okay? Nwoke, nwoke, don't forget, nwoke. Now, men, ụmụ nwoke, maọbụ ndị nwoke. Ụmụ nwoke, maọbụ ndị nwoke. So when you see this slash, it means maọbụ, maọbụ. It means or. That's what it is. Ụmụ nwoke. You can also say ndị nwoke. Okay, when you say auntie, who are you talking about? I say, I'm talking about those men. Those men. It means ndị nwoke. Ndị nwoke ahụ, okay? Now, when you want to say men, ụmụ nwoke, I cannot stress it enough. I keep singing it because I want it to stick. Ụmụ nwoke. Women, ụmụ nwanyị. Or you can say ndị nwanyị, okay? Ndị nwanyị. When you have both boys, both men and women together, and then I'm like, okay, Chiamaka, take this into the women, which means I am excluding the men. I am excluding the men, okay? So I'm saying, Buruya Bugara ndị nwanyị. Take this to women, to the women, which means the men are not included. So you say, oh, Olende means who? I say, ndị nwanyị means the women. Ndị nwanyị. Or I can say, ụmụ nwanyị means ụmụ nwanyị, ụmụ nwanyị, women, women. Ụmụ nwoke, men. Okay. Ụmụaka. Okay. Ụmụaka, children. All right. Now we're coming to teenage boy, teenage boys. Ụmụ okorobịa. Okay. Ụmụ okorobịa. So sometimes we refer to teenage boys or like young adults. Okay. Teenage boys that we say 17, 16, 18, and then young adults that are 20, 25, 30. We call them ụmụ. Okay. Nwa okorobịa. Nwa okorobịa, if it's singular, a boy. Okay. a teenage boy or a young adult, we say nwa okorobia. Nwa okorobia. You can also say okorobia. Some people say nwa okoro. Nwa okoro. Okay? But what you say is nwa okorobia. You can use the word okorobia. It is okay. Some people will hear nwa okoro, but not regular. So we are going to stay with nwa okorobia. Know that word that a teenage boy or a young adult is referred to, nwa okorobia. Okay? Now, a teenage girl or young adult is nwa agbọghọbịa. Nwa agbọghọbịa. Now, pay attention to nwa agbọghọbịa. If you watch here, if you use hyphen, I want everybody to look on the screen. See teenage girl, young adult. Now, on the Igbo side of it, nwa, and you see the hyphen in between. I put hyphen because if you don't put this hyphen, if I write it together, watch, then I'm going to get rid of the one A to be nwa agbọghọbịa, but it's supposed to be separate. Okay, so pay attention. If you write it like this, the hyphen separated the two A's, because the rule here is that you can't have two A's in the middle. Nwa agbọghọbịa. Nwa agbọghọbịa. Now, if you don't want to put hyphen, remove the hyphen and just write it like this. Let nwa be separate. Let agbọghọbịa be separate. Okay? Nwa agbọghọbịa. But to write it that way, just put hyphen. Nwa agbọghọbịa. Nwa agbọghọbịa. Or you can say agbọghọbịa. Simple. It is correct. Agbọghọbịa. Okorobịa. Agbọghọbịa. Okorobịa. Now, let me make it plural. Okay. Let's do okay. Teenage boys and young adults. Okay. Teenage boys and young adults. Young adults. All right, so you see now, we have teenage boys or young adults. So teenage boys. So we have plural. This is plural. This is no longer teenage boy, young adult. Now, boys, teenage boys, okay, or teenagers. You can say teenagers. Let's do that. Or young adults. Okay, so teenagers or young adults. All right, now we say ụmụ okorobịa. You see how we represent the plural, that X. I don't want to see anybody writing ụmụ okorobias or okorobias. Don't write okorobias. There's no X in Igbo. There's no X when you're writing, trying to do plural, please. So you say ụmụ okorobịa. Okorobịa. Ụmụ okorobịa. Now, when you say teenage, young adult boys. So, okay. All right, so now, ụmụ okorobịa, that's how you say it. Now, if it's let's go to teenage girl or young adult girl. Okay. So now we're going to do the plural. Okay, so we're going to see. Okay, young adult girls or teenage girls. So don't forget, you say girls. So remember I said that X doesn't have any room, okay? In Igbo word, don't put that, don't do that. Once you get it, know that we use omo or nde to represent them. Come on, it's not working for me. All right, so we're gonna say 16. Okay, so now it's supposed to be omogene abogobia. Omo abogobia. Omo abo abo. You see how? So slow down when you're spelling Igbo word. Abo ho bia. Omo abo. So if you're having problem, if you're struggling, break it in syllables. Omo abo ho bia. Now pay attention. Abo, we're supposed to punctuate abo bia because of the sound. Okay? The sound. Abogo bia. Okoro bia. All right. So now, children, ụmụaka, ụmụntakịrị, ụmụazị. Don't forget how to say it. This is very important that you know it. It's very important, please. I'm going to make a Quizlet on this gender specific. I think I have one there already, but I'm going to make more, to add more, because I don't think I have all of them. So I'm going to make Quizlet on this. I'll make a Quizlet to help you out. So, okay. Ụmụaka. And when it comes to husband, is the husband is the nwunye is wife. Nwunye, wife. Nwunye, wife. Don't forget, husband is the nwunye is wife. Now, we're going to stop here today. We're going to stop here. And I want you all to ask questions. If you are confused about what we did today, I need you to ask questions, okay? If you also have questions about the event coming up or what you have to do or anything, you can ask me, but I'm still going to post it. I'm going to post the list of what we're going to do. And then it's up to you to tell me. You select from there what you need to do and send to me. You work with your parents and they help you out, okay? Either what you have to do. I don't know if you're alone if you don't have anybody in the house that you alone, then you can do it alone. But if you have your siblings, you and your siblings are supposed to do that. Unless if you want to present it alone and your siblings, they want to do something different, okay? So you let me know. But I'm going to post the list and you select from those lists that I posted. But then the song, we're going to have other songs. I'm going to post some songs. We also have welcome song, okay? All right. I'm going to open the floor for questions. And you know how we go about it. You say your name, then you say you have a question in Igbo. All right, so let's see. Chimde Ngwa, I give you permission to unmute yourself.
Chimde, I asked you about the Quizlet that you said. Are we going to do it on here or the one that we usually do?
Yeah, the Quizlet. Remember how you go to AtlantaIgboSchoolQuizlet.com. So you go there, but I'm going to create it. I haven't done that. So you're going to wait. Let's by Wednesday or Thursday, if I get chance to do it, then I post it. So go check there, but don't do it now because I'm still going to do it. I have to create it to post it. So I haven't done it, okay?
Okay.
All right. Dalo. Chinelo. Chinelo, I unmuted you. Okay, who is this? Uchenna. Uchenna Nekes.
She got me. My question is, when you say, wait,
Go ahead, it's okay.
when you say boy and girl in Igbo, like, why their spelling, they look a bit the same, like, why are they like that?
What do you mean they look a big this? You mean a boy?
The boy and the girl,
Okay. Okay, now they are not the same. They are not the same, okay, Chigozie. A boy is, if it's a boy, is